exciting information. We'll have more of that coming up. I'll also Skype or Zoom in from the road. We're doing a lot of traveling here at our secret location, the state we're in. So again, look for that coming up today. Also, we're going to do a deep dive on the massive illegal alien invasion run by the UN and Colonel McGregor on Tucker's show yesterday. The full interview is at Infowars.com. Also posted on Real Alex Jones here on X. We did an excellent job explaining that they're bringing in all these foreigners.
Nice plug.
Should be a paramilitary force to control the American people. And they draw parallels with Rome. But the Democrats and the deep state and the globalists and the EU and the UN admit they always use foreign troops to go in and take over countries they want to dominate. Now, they're doing this in a soft coup. They want MS-13 gangs to be the enforcers in the blue cities. They want to collapse most of the nation and then only have a few mega cities that basically feed off and control the rest of the country. You may have seen those parallels in fiction books and movies.
Sometimes I don't even know what he's talking about. He's like, there's a coup going on and the insurrection of the globalists. But I would follow Alex Jones into battle. If he was at the front of an army and he was saying, go! Get them! The aliens and the invasions, the globalists, we need to go charge! Wouldn't you follow him into battle? If he was going and summoning a bunch of schizo with a sword? I'm following him into warfare.
Movies like District 9 and all the other sci-fi films where they describe systems like this. But this is how we're being herded in. This is how we're being controlled. And we're going to be...
All of you are saying no? No? Oh. Yeah, what the hell?
Looking at this real-life Hunger Games scenario that is being set up here in America and in Europe and how we can stop the globalist. Also, I'm going to be talking about former champion, now the main contender, Ryan Garcia.
There we go.
Came out yesterday on a Spaces on X with Andrew Tate and others and said that he was at Bohemian Grove and was tied down and forced to watch children being sexually assaulted. Now, we don't know if this is true or not. But I've listened to the entire Spaces last night, and it sounds to me like he's having a mental breakdown. That said, I'm not saying...
There we go. There we go. Finally some sense. Finally some sense, bro.
$20.
What, Osama?
Brother SNEAKO, please remember this.
Tell me.
Bismillah. Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no. I got to keep on moving. Mashallah. Alex Jones for president in...
Okay, bro. Isn't it crazy that the internet is so autistic and schizo right now that Alex Jones is the voice of reason when it comes to conspiracy theories? You guys are like, free Ryan! Ryan's spitting facts! And Alex Jones, who's been called crazy for 3 decades, is like, yeah, this guy's going through a mental episode. Bryce Hall calls in and he's like, yeah, this guy's clearly on drugs. And you guys are like, speaking in tongues. He's clearly like going through something. Come on.
That there isn't serious crimes that go on in and around Bohemian Grove. We have some historical evidence of that. Ted Gunderson talked about
SNEAKO
that.
got the call.
People are having a mental breakdown. We need to understand that because going with something that's not true will then discredit all the real research and the things that are going on. So I'm going to talk about...
That's what happens with the conspiracy theories all the time. They show a crazy person. And ironically, that's actually what Ryan Dawson said about Alex Jones. They said that they prop up Alex Jones in order to make the conspiracy theorists look insane because he's like yelling all the time. I think Alex Jones makes a lot of sense. But there's always like somebody who fucks up the movement by going to... They'll latch on to the conspiracy theory movement when they get schizo and they start doing drugs and they go crazy. And then it subverts the whole thing. And then it makes all of us look crazy. We need to stay on the same page. Stop calling me adrenochrome code. What are you talking about? I did not get the call. I did not get the call. Stay on point. Remember the mission. Remember what we're talking about. Stay sane. It's really easy to go off the conspiracy thing and literally put on a tinfoil hat unironically and lose your mind. We got to stay sane. Can we do that? Can you guys stay sane for 5 fucking seconds, huh?
Bohemian Grove. I'm going to talk about the latest infiltrations of Bohemian Grove and what Bohemian Grove really is. It's very sinister. It's a system of corruption. Richard Nixon talked about it, but...
And Kid Rock just talked about it on Joe Rogan. He said that he was there and he saw Anderson Cooper there. He saw some reporters there. The Bohemian Grove is really simple. Like, if a lot of people are learning about it right now. Someone could clip it and post it because, like, Bohemian Grove is trending right now. The Bohemian Grove is just a Satanist gathering for people that want to get more power. They worship the god of Moloch. They give sacrifices to the devil. It's very simple. Powerful people go there. It's close to a Freemason ritual. It's not that complicated and crazy. There's a lot of footage of it. They go meet in the woods, and then they do a Freemason ritual. They're sacrificing things for the devil. That's what it is. Moloch is a pagan god. It's linked to transgenderism and all this garbage. Like, it's not as insane as it seems. Like, we can watch the documentary if you guys want to watch it. I want to see. And I'm pretty curious about it because I don't know why people are just learning about it now. I thought we moved on from this stuff. Let's do an IRL there. We could. I'm down to do an IRL stream in the woods if you guys want to come. Right. Everybody wants that? It's not a Freemason ritual record. Yeah, but it's similar to those Freemason gatherings where you go and you're trying to get power. And also the Freemasons are linked to Satanism. It's not that different. Just powerful people that go there to dick suck each other. It's like a networking meeting. It's like those when entrepreneurs and stuff like that, they go and dick suck each other and to get power and stuff. It's pretty similar to that. But the only difference is that they have owl gods, they have the god of Moloch, they have Satanist statues and all this stuff, and they sacrifice people and they drink blood, and yeah, it's not that complicated. Is it really crazy?
Had donated $20.
What, bro?
Brother SNEAKO, I really want to help you. I believe Allah has brought you to this earth to spread the power of baby wipes to every corner of this earth. Please start your own line and call them love speech wipes.
Why are you gonna say corner, bro? Like, do you realize, like, I'm not... It's okay.
Most of the people that go to Bohemian Grove are not involved in Satanism. They're not involved in hurting children. But there is evidence that some of that goes on in and around that area. And there's a massive occultic system around the world. And Bohemian Grove is just one node or one major elite encampment of this cult. So we'll be breaking that all down today as well, and so much more. Infowars.com/show, Infowars.com, tomorrow's news today. Please stay with us. A giant transmission lined up, and it starts now.
While other networks lie to you about what's happening now, InfoWars tells you the truth about what's happening next. Visit InfoWars.
Great plug. You see the method right there? He's using like a really popular, a trending topic right now that he kind of should to go funnel people to his website. Smart. Very smart. Are you guys interested in watching this? Dark Secrets Inside Bohemian Grove. We can watch a little bit. Let's see if there's any interesting. Yes or no? Have you guys seen this before? I thought everybody's seen this. From 2000, bro. Most of you weren't even born.
Tony Montana donated $20. I SNEAKO me remain. You wanna come to me Casu in Coconut Grove and do a couple of lines of Puro Colombiano, yay?
I'm good, bro.
We
I'm
can
good.
watch Europa and call some chicas over.
I'm good.
Bring Fresh too.
I'm not gonna go there. You can invite Fresh, but I'm on my Dean, okay? You see that stop? I'm not gonna do that. Look at him go, bro. Like, he aged pretty well. Yeah, there it is. That's like a Moloch statue. And W. Alex Jones, man, for doing this back then. They called him crazy for so long, but people are starting to realize. By the way, while we watch this, everybody download Comedy Night right now so that we can play Comedy Night in a bit. Every time we download Comedy Night, you fucking retard schizos who are wasting all this money in TCS, you never come in there. I want to go talk to you guys, okay? So download Comedy Night. We're going to go on Comedy Night in about 30 minutes. How about that, okay? And write some jokes, huh? We good? Fucking leave then. Too expensive? Comedy Night's $5, bro.
Alex Jones.
Hey.
I'm a radio and television host based in Austin, Texas. And for many years, I've been exposing the criminal activities of the global elite, also known as the New World Order.
Yeah.
In past films, we've documented the centralization of power, the move towards world government, the attack on the nation state, self-defense, the Second Amendment, family values, that is, the family itself, as well as private property rights. But time and time again in my research, I come, well, eye to eye with something that's even hard for me to believe. And that's that the elite, again, the so-called establishment kings, those that know best, the visions of the anointed ones, are obsessed with the occult. From presidents to governors to the heads of industry.
Everyone's spamming Z's, bro. And then if I skip it, then you guys are gonna say I have TikTok brain. Okay, and for all you fucks that are spamming Z's, are you gonna come in comedy night? Yes or no? Because every time we come in there, even though there's like 9,000 people here, you guys are dry. Nobody shows up, and you're all afraid. We just get a bunch of frog people who say like, talk about the JQ, and then you don't even talk. Like none of you have any sense of humor. You're just afraid of your voice. You don't even have to show your face. Okay, if you're saying Z, are you gonna come in comedy night? Are you gonna come in comedy night?
We've all seen the stories of presidents and first ladies obsessed with their astrologers making national policy decisions.
Astrology is linked to Satanism.
Upon their recommendations. Spiritual guides, shamans in the White House. My friends, it gets far worse than that. Now, I personally am a Christian, but even an atheist should be concerned about the information we're about to bring forward in this new documentary film, The Dark Secrets Inside Bohemian Grove. You see, for over 120 plus years in Northern California, in Sonoma County, on a 2,700-acre secluded redwood grove, leaders from around the world, prime ministers,
It's George Bush and his dad,
presidents, governors, again, the heads of industry, banking, academia, the media, Hollywood, only a select few, a little over 2,000 people, travel there to engage in bizarre, ancient Canaanite, Luciferian, Babylon mystery religion ceremonies. At least that was the rumors. And so I went to the library and got on the internet and saw many of the mainstream news articles admitting that world leaders do indeed go there, and they fly into San Francisco and other surrounding cities and drive out into the rural hills and mountains of Northern California, and that these stories have been coming out that they worship some 45-foot stone owl god. And then I began to read some of the documentation on this Moloch character of the Old Testament, mentioned many times in Leviticus.
If you look in Hillary Clinton's emails from 2016 of her bunch of leaked emails, you can see that she was giving sacrifices, like she was killing chickens in her backyard as an offering to Moloch.
That's in the Bible.
Fresh's Ashy Taint donated $20.
And look at these people.
Arden Ross looks like he stinks. Musty are you? Pasty, skinny fat, greasy, pale. He smells like unwiped booty.
Okay, well, he smells pretty good. Okay? And also, like, why did you spend $20 to say that?
Leaders traveling to the middle of nowhere to worship this thing. Well, I had to check it out for myself.
Actually, no, it smells gross.
And I'm proud of my team. Mike Hansen, Violet Nichols. They traveled with me there. We talked to some of the locals discreetly.
Updates
we successfully
$50.
infiltrated.
What's up, bro? Random question. Would you consider trying to host fights on Rumble similar to what Arden does? Just curious if you think that's possible.
Oh, wow, I never thought of doing that before.
Some of the locals and Channel 4, World of Wonder, British television that teamed up with us. And I successfully infiltrated through the Secret Service, through the guards, through the Sonoma County Sheriff's Department. We were in.
Wish I was watching a VOD so I could script this. Okay, chat, are we skipping this? Fuck. I don't. Who are you guys? What is this chat? What are you guys doing today? Ego Code back at it. I fucking hate this chat today, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, did you guys download Comedy Night? Because if I leave this segment and go to Comedy Night, that's the next segment. That's the next segment. Are you guys gonna actually go in there, or are you fucking retards just gonna sit in the chat and say spam Z's for the whole stream? Watch Europa. You watch Europa. Get the fuck out of here and you watch it yourself if you want to watch that. This is what I want to do today. Holy shit, bro. We made you. Fuck, I made me. You didn't make it. You didn't make shit. You didn't do anything. Keep watching. Okay. Then download Comedy Night for everyone spamming Z's. All you fucking like nerd autistic fucks are not even going to download it. You're just going to yap and chat. Get in Comedy Night and write a joke, huh? Write a joke. The winner of Comedy Night will get $100. $100 to the winner.
Inside 4 hours. That's only 1 day out of the 2 weeks that they meet there for the admitted Summer Fire Festival of the Bohemian Club. Well, basically, that's enough for me. It's hard to even describe it with words, and I hope that our hidden cameras can give you at least a small piece of what I witnessed. To have world leaders engaging in this type of sickening behavior, oh yes, there's much more to come. Mock human sacrifices, they claim, just shocks the very foundations of what Americans believe their leaders to be. And then to have it intimately connected with world government. It doesn't make a lot of sense until you research history. All throughout history, spanning back into the midst of the beginnings of civilization, we see world leaders from the empires of old, from the Aztec kings and priests, to Babylonian leaders, to ancient Rome, engaging in twisted behavior. Could it be that when you have all the power and all the women and all the money and all the lands and all the art, you have to do something new? You have to go against the basic grain of humanity.
People ask me that a lot. Like, why do you think that these people do all these child sacrifices and do gay shit on islands? It's when you start going down the path of sexual deviancy, then you get bored with missionary sex with a woman. Like, you're going to have to do more things, and also to get more power to blackmail each other, you're going to have to do the most deviant possible activities that are imaginable.
You have to get off in a sick way.
Ugh.
That's what we witnessed in Northern California, July 15th, 2000. Get ready to go inside the Bohemian Grove. The Bohemian Club, as it's known today, was founded in 1873
Like going to a swinger party. Yep, you're right. Okay.
in San Francisco in Northern California. Many of the club's original annals, dating back to before the turn of the century, admit that local artists, writers, newspapermen, you name it, wanted a place away from the so-called backwardsness of the West Coast, the Judeo-Christian ethic. They found that place an hour and a half north of San Francisco, outside of the tiny town of Monterrey. Their annals even admit an obsession with the occult and what they called druid rituals. Amongst the great redwood trees, they revived ancient ceremonies that in truth had their roots not in the druids, but in Babylon itself. As the railroads brought commerce and larger populations, the prestige of the club grew until, in the year 2000, it is a gathering place for the world establishment, the elite. We're about to show you.
Chat, I fucking hate you, bro. I hate you, bro. This reminds me of the 9/11 stream. Like, back then, bro, like, you guys were able to focus on stuff. Like, TikTok fried your brains, bro. TikTok fucking fried your brains. I'll just skip ahead. Like, okay, so these are the details. We can go to the actual forest. How about that? We'll just look at the forest.
Court in the Netherlands at the
Helicopter.
you'd have to take
Actual program.
You got footage. Oh, here we go. This is the good stuff. I'm not putting Subway Surfers over this. And you know what? I'm actually really happy that the Supreme Court's going to ban TikTok soon. TikTok. I'm smoking on that TikTok pack. I hope it's all banned so that your brains can be fixed, dude. I really hope.
Hail, Bohemians.
React to Shane Dawson conspiracies? No, he was like, Shane Dawson's the type of dude that's gonna be at this fucking ritual. What do you mean? He's a gay dude who's sex trafficking kids. Like, what?
With the ripple of waters,
I'm joking.
song of birds, such music as inspires the sinking soul, do we invite you into midsummer's joy. The sky above is blue, sown with stars. The forest floor is heaped with fragrant drift. Evening's cool kiss is yours. The campfire's glow. The birth of rosy-fingered dawn. Shake off your sorrows with the city's dust and cast to the winds the cares of life.
Ahmad had donated $20.
You've given me like $400 today,
I
dude.
am concerned that these Bohemian Grove events did not offer baby wipes in their restrooms. Perhaps this is why the elites are the way they are. Please, SNEAKO, show them the way of halal baby wipe.
No.
But memory bring back the well-loved names of gallant friends who knew and loved this grove. Dear boon companions of the long ago. Aye, let them join us in this ritual. Not a place be empty in our midst. Oh, beauty's vassals, who hold in this gray autumn of the world her springtime in your heart, attend our tale. Gather, ye forest folk, and cast your spell over these mortals. Touch their world-blind eyes with fairy unction. Open their eyes of fancy. Blow all the memories of yesterday and seal the gates of sorrow. It is a dream.
Does anyone know what this speech is from? Does this come from the Satanic Bible? Or what is this from? What is he reading?
And yet,
Can we join this? No, we're not joining this, bro.
not all a dream. Dull care and all of his works are but a dream. As vanished Babylon and goodly Tyre, so shall they also vanish. But the wilding rose blows on the broken battlements of Tyre, and walking rends the stones of Babylon.
Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah.
Beauty is eternal, and we bow to beauty everlasting. For lasting happiness, return to one alone, and she surrounds you now.
Okay, to the Haran police who won't shut up about baby wipes, does it count? And sorry for asking this, I don't mean to be disrespectful. Does it count as jihad if you show up there? If Alex Jones showed up there with an AR-15 and just drilled this entire place, does that count as jihad or no? If he just emptied the clip on some drill shit, on some gang spinning a block, and just, is that good? Is that good or bad?
Osama donated $20.
What, man? What?
Brother, listen up and listen good.
What?
Brother
What?
Ahmad has given me the halal ways of using baby wipes upon the underbooth of the man trunk. Whole lot of junk in that trunk.
What?
Pause. Anyhow, JP's father will install.
Great nature, refuge of the weary heart, and only balm for breasts that have been bruised.
Okay, everyone's saying that no, you're not supposed to do that. Okay, but technically, if you saw them, okay, say you didn't just see this, that you weren't just giving offerings to the god of Moloch. What if you actually saw them eating kids and drinking blood? Would that count? Would they be guilty? If you saw them actually like eating kids?
We have cool hands for every favorite brow, and gentlest silence for the troubled soul. The counsels are most wise. She healeth well, having such ministries as calm and sleep.
Halalko said, all good to spray.
She is ever faithful. Other friends may fail, but seek ye her in any quiet place. Smiling, she will rise and give to you her kiss. So must ye come as children.
W9K, someone screenshot it.
Little children that believe nor ever doubt
Her beauty or her
faith,
face. Astaghfirullah.
nor deem her tenderness can change or die.
I wish it was higher quality. Is that a giant? What is that? Let me turn up the quality real quick. That's all it is. Bro, Alex Jones couldn't turn the camera a little bit, bro. Like, no one's gonna catch you. You couldn't fucking fix the footage a little bit.
Bohemians and priests,
Priests?
the desperate call of heavy hearts is answered. by the power of your fellowship. Don't care, it's plain.
Looney Tunes music. Yeah, you think that the rich and elite could have got some like better quality music and make this a little more entertaining. Like this actually, like unironically, this satanic ritual could have been better with some Subway Surfers in the corner. I'm bored, bro. I'm bored. Like imagine going all the way out there, risking your reputation and risking getting outed as a Satanist only to just be bored. Like you're there in a cloak and everything and it's not even fun. It should be a little bit like, you gotta make it interesting to people. I would never go to this.
His body has been brought yonder from the funeral pyre to the joyous pipings of a funeral march. Our funeral pyre awaits the corpse of care.
Our funeral pyre awaits the corpse of care. So they're actually, is there a body that they're sacrificing? It's hard to see. So all you guys are saying no, like, is that not enough ammunition to fucking just, to mow the lawn? SNEAKO, were you there? No, I was 2 years old. I was 2. I can hear Bradley Martin's voice. Why are you saying Bradley Martin's a Christian, chat? Stop.
The boatman, his face was painted up like a skull, bringing the bound body across the water. Again, we'll have enhanced video of this later. And let's see if you can pick up all of the different occultic meanings in the speeches you're about to hear.
You know, let's decipher it. Can someone decipher it? Instead of you guys saying retarded shit in the chat, can anybody tell me, like, what these poems, is anyone like experts on this here? They seem chill, you just on dick. Chat, am I hating? Are they just having a fun little ritual in the woods? Just a little bit of getaway? Just trying to get away from their wives and their loud kids and just like light some torches and some bodies in a forest. These poor people, man. Alex Jones got to spoil their fun. Is Alex Jones just being a hater? Wait, what's worse? Poopy Hindus wiping poop on white women who travel to their country? Chat, what's worse? Satanic ritual in the woods of Northern California with white people who want to get more power, or poopy Hindus smearing each other and worshiping cows? Loud frogs? Bro, yeah, the frogs are loud as shit, I ain't gonna lie. Because this is a conspiracy video, but every day on Twitter we see poopy pagan Hindus like doing shit that I think is worse than this.
Thus buried across the shadowy tide, in all the ancient majesty of death, no arch enemy of beauty. Not for thee the test tribute or the restful train. Fire shall have its will of thee, and all the winds make merry with thy dust. Bring fire!
Bring fire. Ryan Garcia did say he was tied down and forced to watch kids get raped in the woods. And he also, like, I'm sorry for repeating this because it's like insane. He said that he was 2 years old and he was raped in the woods. Bro, think about it. This came out in the year 2000. Ryan Garcia is 25. I'm 25. He was born in 1998. He was 2. So, to be honest though, like, I'm like, I know I'm like inspiring this kid, so I just don't believe him. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, how would you remember that? But look at this kid in the chat. They're like, holy shit, what the fuck? No way. Wait, so what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Do you think that Ryan Garcia is here? Like, why is that laughing like Bradley Martin?
learn that me he cannot slay. Year after year he burned me in this grove, lifting your puny shouts of triumph to the stars. But when again...
Doesn't it sound like a shitty musical theater play that your sister acted in that you have to watch? You know, like a Christmas little theater thing. And you're like, wow, that was great. And they dress up as like old-timey 1700s shit. Like sadism, this shit's goofy, bro.
Ye turn your faces to the marketplace. Do ye not find me waiting as of old? Fools!
Fools!
Fools to dream ye conquer care.
Nay, thou mocking spirit, it is not all a dream. We know thou waitest for us. When this our sylvan holiday has ended, we shall meet thee and fight thee as of old, and some of us prevail against thee, and some thou shalt destroy. But this too we know. Year after year within this happy grove, our fellowship bans thee for a space. Thy malevolence which would pursue us here has lost its power under these friendly trees.
What?
So shall we burn thee once again this night, and in the flames that eat thine effigy, we shall read the sign, Midsummer sets us free.
Midsummer.
Burn me once again.
Yay? Wait, so, like you see him using all the Shakespeare lingo? I don't like that laugh, bro. I don't like that laugh. I don't like that at all.
Which hither ye have brought from regions where I reign. Ye fools and priests, I spit upon your fire.
Wow. Great son of all mortal wisdom, thou of Bohemia, we beseech thee, grant us thy counsel.
Also, W Rumble, you see what website this on? Hey, Jinxie and all the people shitting on Rumble. This is not allowed on BotTube. Right, Alex Jones cannot make up his mind about the captions, so why I keep needing to move my camera around. This song's ass, by the way. Like, can they not get fucking Whitney Houston to pop out? Can they get Demi Lovato to come in and sing something? Are they playing? I don't even think someone's performing there. I think this is coming out of a speaker. Are these loud ass frogs the faggot frogs that Alex Jones was talking about? POV, you're Ryan Garcia. Weird joke to make, bro. Stop saying this is Brad's voice, okay? Stop making weird jokes. That's not Ryan Garcia. El Cheesy Satanic Ritual. It's not even like, yeah, I know. Like, you guys expected the Bohemian Grove to be like some like creepy, really weird. Bro, it's just like some goofy, like white people who are bored and want a little bit more power. You know, it's like a networking event for doctors and lawyers who want to go, you know, sniff the armpits of politicians and Anderson Cooper. That's pretty much it. It's like doctors and lawyers who are getting bored of swinger parties and they're trying to upgrade and like, woo, let's go to the fucking forest, huh? This is not a love speech meeting. But then what was Ryan Garcia talking about? Bro, he's clearly on a drug manic episode. Like, that's what he's talking about. He probably heard. I don't even think Ryan Garcia saw this documentary.
O great owl of Bohemia, we thank thee for thy adjuration.
Blackberry donated $20. You're going to act like you don't know my name on stream. Don't know my name on stream. After all the stuff you're going to act like you don't know my name.
Can we lock in for 5 seconds on Conspiracy Night? Stand up? What, you think I have a boner watching this terrible fucking, like, dorky? No, bro. Snapchat headquarters. POV, you're about to get tied up. Stop making Ryan Garcia jokes, Ray. He's telling the truth.
Be gone, detested care. Be gone. Once more.
I see Zerka. What are they banishing?
Be gone, dull care.
Dull care.
Shall have its will of thee.
Arr.
Be gone, dull care. And all the winds make merry with thy doubts. Hail, fellowship's eternal flame. Once again, midsummer sets us free.
What does that mean, midsummer sets us free? Like, what is the meaning behind that? No one in the chat's gonna, you guys saying POV, this is SNEAKO's modeling career? You're fucking weird, bro. That's not funny. That's not funny. Is there any fucking, does anybody know this is not my cameraman, bro? Someone explain this. Whoa! Fire! Nelk Boy initiation ritual. Dun 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 dun. Whoa! Someone said, imagine sneaking into the Grove Live and then TTS goes off. Yeah, chat, I'm going to try to IRL stream there and go undercover. And then it's going to go, bring, Brother SNEAKO. Baby wipes is haram. Please shave your armpits before going to the demonic ritual. Whoa, so you can see everybody right here. This filming is ass. Wait, so there's a whole crowd? It looked like Alex Jones was hiding in a bush. Bro, it's really easy to... You could have turned the camera a little bit. There's a whole audience here. These look like normal ass people. This is a dude with a fedora. This is like a lawyer in California who's bored on a weekend. Richard Nixon says some really gay shit happens at Bohemian Grove. I'm sure. But like this is the one that's open to the public. The real like sacrificial stuff, the stuff that Ryan Garcia is talking about, was not caught on camera here. This is what's open to the public. Any fuck with like makes 50 to 100K a year back in the year 2000 could show up to this thing. Yeah, Richard Nixon did say this. Richard Nixon said faggot. Like he said that there's a bunch of faggot shit that they do there. Like literally, I'm not just like saying that because I'm on Rumble. Like that's actually what he said.
Now we're going to get to some enhanced video.
Here we go.
And we'll go play by play through some of the more occultic statements. Like, we shall read the sign in your burned effigy, the bound body. That's exactly what the Druids actually did. They would roast cats, goats, oxen, horses, and watch the pain of how they died. And from this, extract some type of mystical energy force or power, and also be able to tell the future.
Owl of Bohemia, we beseech thee.
So that's like a satanic priest right here, I guess.
Grant us thy counsel.
Upon further research of the ritual you've just witnessed, it becomes clear. It is a mixture of the Babylonian Canaanite cult of Moloch,
there we go,
fused with ancient Druidic rites, where you have the female side of Satan, which they first call out to in the she, and then towards the horn god.
Is this Myron undercover right here with his hood?
With the he, mixed with Masonic rites from Scott.
I told you it was tied to Freemason. You guys called me a retard, huh? See, I know my stuff. I've seen this like 3 times.
It's very likely that many of the 1,500 to 2,000 member crowd had really no idea what they were actually watching because it was thinly veiled. Here we have some more enhanced video as the boatman, again with his face painted up like a skull, pulls his boat across the small lake towards the high priest with the red of his cloak visible, with his hand outstretched as if he is pulling the damned soul towards him as they throw off their cares, their conscience for what they have to do in the world. Also, you have the arrangement of the circle of higher level priests around him, the high priest in lighter colors, and then the outer rings of red. And
I didn't even see this boat going through the first time.
And then those in black. This is consistent with the darker workings of the occult, not just with the Western countries, but also worldwide. Now, when you see that black edge coming to the field, that's because we zoomed in on the video, and many times the picture was almost out of the screen, so that's the edge of the field or the view of the camera.
Can you guys stop talking about Bradley Martin and Sarah, bro? This is how Brad found Blueberry. Can you guys take anything seriously for 5 seconds, dude? For 5 seconds.
We'll get back to more enhanced video of the ritual here in just a minute. But remember PJ, the little demon down in the corner, the left-hand corner of the program, sweeping up the ashes with little horns? And how can you forget this? The image of a human body burning on the altar. Again, this is what they were handing out to those that were witnessing these macabre activities. But again, from Babylon on into ancient England, the word bone fire.
Someone said next location for zoo culture. Bro, what?
Meaning human sacrifices being thrown into fiery pits turned into today's bonfire. After the sacrifice, members of the cult would sweep up the ashes of the victim and use them in future rituals. One of the things that is extremely obvious by looking at the program handed out to Bohemian Club members is the person creating the program had a deep understanding of the occult.
Have you guys seen Eyes Wide Shut? It's pretty similar to this stuff. No, you haven't seen it? It's one of my favorite movies. It's pretty similar to this. This is what it shows.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. Password, sir?
You know, Tom Cruise is a, what do you call it, a Scientologist? So they put on these masks and they go here. And also they assassinated, well, no, they didn't assassinate, but Stanley Kubrick apparently died right before this movie was supposed to release. And they got rid of a lot of scenes. They deleted like 20, 30 minutes of this movie. It's never going to see the light of day, unfortunately. And also some people say that Eyes Wide Shut, the original title for this movie was Jaded Eyes Wide Shut. Jaded Eyes Wide Shut.
Halfway.
But I don't know. But that's just a conspiracy. I think it's just called Eyes Wide Shut personally. But holy bit of whole half the. Oh, Stoffler. Hola, hola. Yeah, Comedy Night's $1.74, chat. I'm not making money. I don't have a fucking commission, but it's downloads, so we can do Comedy Night after. For all the people typing Z's. This movie's not about Ryan Garcia, bro. Incoming nudity. It's on BotTube. There's no nudity. You can't afford $1.74. Okay, then. What SNEAKO does on nights he cancels streams. I never cancel stream, bro. I ain't gonna lie, these masks go hard. These masks go hard, but that's like pretty close to what I think Bohemian Grove was trying to do.
Revenge donated $20. Here's the stream.
What's the stream?
Win Blueberry back.
No.
Make Sweet love her.
No.
Cracker can film it.
What the fuck?
Then break up with her live.
No.
So upset, she'll work out until she's 285, 20 pounds heavier.
Malevolence which would pursue us here has lost its power under these friendly trees. So shall we burn thee once again this night, and in the flames that eat thine effigy, we shall read the sign, Midsummer sets us free.
You shall burn me once again! Not with these flames.
I don't like that laugh. This looks kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie. You're weird. Bro, what part of this looks fun? Standing in the corner and watching it, or being the person with the torch or the dork on the boat? Does the priest thing look fun? The laughing thing? What part of this looks fun?
Which hither ye have brought from regions where...
It's like going to a shitty school play, a Shakespeare play. This is what this is. Just in the woods and it's cold, and there's a bunch of like dorky, sweaty lawyers who fuck each other in the ass behind the trees afterwards.
I reign, ye fools and priests. I spit upon your fire.
Wow. Prince of all mortal wisdom, Owl of Bohemia, we beseech thee, grant us thy counsel. O great Owl of Bohemia, we thank thee for thy adjuration.
Lower TCS to 10, please. SNEAKO, you would have ended up there if you kept smoking at Brad's gym. Like, bro, I fuck with Bradley Martin. I don't understand. What is this? Why does this make you think about Bradley Martin, bro? Why? SNEAKO, does this jacket come in men's? What are you, like, repeating Myron jokes from 2020? Shut up. Why do these people think Antichrist is their Lord? They're just bored. They're just bored. Aiden at his bar mitzvah, bro.
Be gone. Once more, we banish thee. Be gone, dull care.
Be gone.
Fire shall have its will of thee. Be gone, dull care. And all the winds make merry with thy dust. Hail, fellowship's eternal flame. Once again, midsummer sets us free.
Hey! Hey!
There you see the funeral pyre burning with the effigy of a human. Or it could be real, ladies and gentlemen.
It could be real.
There's been a lot of strange going-ons.
Bro, why does Alex Jones like he's commentating a baseball game in 1935 before black people could join?
That area of Northern California. But this is what the establishment is into right here in America.
Wait, chat. Is that Ethan Klein? Oh, wait. That... No. Hasanabi?
The cremation of care. And this was July 15th, 2000.
July 15th. Hey.
These people are deadly serious. Those taking part in the ceremony. Another point, the pyrotechnics you're seeing going off were being released from beneath little wrought iron crosses about 1.5 feet tall. Also, notice the screams of pain coming from the sacrifice.
Yeah, all right.
This is how they dress up, right here, in red
What is he?
and black robes. A little more pointy, though, like the Klan. We've got them on tape. This is how...
Yo, Alex Jones is a real schizo, bro. He saw this stuff and then immediately started yelling with a megaphone on the street.
George Bush dresses, right here when he's in the Bohemian Grove. This is how he dresses. We've already put it on television. Absolutely disgusting. George Bush is...
Bro, people are just trying to go to work. Like, what the fuck are they thinking seeing Alex Jones yell with this?
He's not
Like, what would you think if you're driving to work, you're trying to get some coffee, and you see a dude dressed up like a ghost, like a Dementor from Harry Potter, and Alex Jones with the megaphone? What do you do? What are you doing?
He is nothing but a Luciferian twit. A Luciferian twit, Bush. You may think you can feed on the human population. We say no to you. We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Long live the Constitution and death to the New World Order. We stand firm. We stand strong for America against your...
Who is he talking to? There's nobody there listening. There's one lady filming on a flip camera, and then cars. Who is the megaphone for? At least go in front of a building, you know, go in front of the Capitol building, the City Hall. Is he just yelling at the street?
Evil, Bush, and we're going to get this story out, and we're going to continue to push it, because the truth will not be hidden, that you are part
Like, no, be honest, chat. Who is he talking to? The people are behind him.
We have the high priest admitting all this. We have it on videotape. It is documented. It is documented. A Luciferian devil worshiper. Already people all over Austin are talking about it. We're not afraid of you. We're not afraid of your minions.
He's clip farming.
Every day with the hardcore evidence.
And he is. He's clip farming back in 2000 before streaming. This is what it is, because the whole part, he's stopped scrolling and started monetizing because he was making a documentary out of it. Nobody on the street is all care. It's all per clip. Yeah, you're right. You know
your father met 11 times with Bill Clinton in 91. The whole thing was stage managed. We understand you've been helping to sell this country out, Bush. And we're going to expose you and your Luciferian rights. We have the videotape.
Like, he even watermarked his clip farm. You know, it's like putting rumble.com/SNEAKO in the bottom left corner. Like, this is what he got the Dementor to plug his website. But look at him standing on business 24 years later. 24 years later, he's still on the same site doing the same shit.
Story. One of the stories of the century. One of the stories of the century.
Look, bro, there's no one here. There's no one in front of him.
How you had the Luciferian Pope for 121 years in Northern California. I went inside.
What's he doing for Titan, Mons?
I witnessed the entire debacle. Many of these Secret Service agents have been in, no doubt, protecting these people inside of this system.
There had to be, in my belief, an occultist, a deep occultist, who designed each of the elements of this ceremony. It wasn't just a bunch of guys sit together at a bar and said, hey, let's have a...
Yeah, some Satanist dude, and Clinton finds a surrogate fan. I mean, he was right about all this, man. Years before this came out, yeah, the Hillary Clinton emails of her saying that she was sacrificing chickens to Moloch. Well, I actually want to find that email. Hillary Clinton, Moloch. Am I going to get assassinated talking about this? I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I think I've talked about it before. 18 revelations from WikiLeaks hacked Clinton emails. Where's Moloch? One day we got to do a whole, like, it's not in this article. Yeah, this is BBC. We got to do like a whole Pizzagate deep dive to really figure this shit out. Yeah, I know, BBC. I know. Some of you guys were asking me to watch this. Justin Bieber barely survived Hollywood. After this, okay, we're gonna do comedy night after this because like I'm feeling schizo right now. I'm invested.
Is probably the last person on earth you feel bad for. The blonde-haired, blue-eyed tween made a few YouTube videos singing in 2007. Got swooped up by the
He's seen some shit, bro. He's seen some shit. I ain't gonna lie. Justin Bieber, we want you to come on stream and tell us what you've seen. I don't want you to go down to like a cocaine bitch and start yapping on a Twitter space like the people on Love Speech. We want to hear what you want to talk about while you're lucid, while you make sense, and before people call you crazy, okay?
Your record labels, and they forced his generic pop songs onto us. Then every young girl in the world became obsessed with him, making him millions of dollars and keeping his songs in rotation on the radio. He was an easy person to hate, or just completely disregard. However, in the early 2010s, he started to change. He was lashing out in public, assaulting people, and starting to confirm people's suspicions of him being a snobby rich brat. And although this video is not going to be me trying to convince you that Justin Bieber is an unproblematic saint, there is another perspective to consider that might make his antics a little understandable. For example, the many times he was blatantly assaulted or harassed in public.
Bruh.
Can I say this? Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
It isn't very difficult to see
what the fuck? This was on TV?
How uncomfortable Justin is. James Corden is leaning in as close as he possibly can with his hand resting on Justin's back.
Thank you so much. Look at him. Look at what a beautiful face. All right.
Rubbing Justin's face was just disrespectful.
Like, bro, why couldn't P. Diddy keep his name at Puff Daddy? Why did he have to make it like so close to P. Diddler?
But he couldn't resist touching the boy. Bieber awkwardly tries to go along with the joke, but James makes it even worse.
Voted to just do it. Don't mess around. Don't tease me, Bieber.
People couldn't keep their hands off Justin, including Katy Perry, who...
What the hell? Oh, my bad, chat. My bad. Mossad? Wait, did I just leak something? What happened? What happened? What did I just do? What did I just do, chat? Oh, yeah, this is a WikiLeaks email. Never mind. I didn't leak. I thought Massage just attacked. Whatever.
Justin Bieber from getting her handling for it, but Letterman took it too far. His hands on Justin. During the 2012 interview, David insisted on denouncing Justin's tattoos.
Is that a new tattoo?
This is a new tattoo.
Oh, God, how many do you have?
I have a couple, just a couple.
Well, tell me that's the last one.
It might be.
No, it is. You don't, I mean, honestly.
David decided to treat Justin like his son's troubled friend looking for guidance.
It's actually crazy how much press and how much this guy was one of the most, like, looked at celebrities of all time when he was like 15, bro. He looks like Jacob Sartorius. He looks like every TikToker, but he was on every single talk show, every single award show. Everybody was looking at this kid under a microscope, and they're like, he peed in a bucket one time. Who cares? Justin Bieber said nigga, so that's the worst thing he did.
Even though it was never asked for. Funny thing is, Justin ended up doing exactly what David told him not to do. But Letterman took it too far when he put his hands on Justin.
You know, I got Believe.
Get that off of there.
Hey.
Although this one wasn't
Hey!
explicit in nature, it was still totally uncalled for. David would later apologize for his behavior, but it's odd to see how many people were so willing to put their hands on the boy. Luckily, he was able to prevent Leah Remini from getting her hands on him during this interview on
Leah Remini, a Scientologist.
The Talk. Justin had to shout no 5 times before she would stop, but that's not all.
Like live television, he's yelling no, 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 no.
Earlier in this segment, she was forcing him to answer a really strange would you rather question.
Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song?
What the fuck? Wait, someone said early life Leah Remini. I have to. There's no way. There's no way. That's like she's like an Italian Long Island bitch. There's no fucking way. Early life. Brooklyn. Bro. Every fucking time, bro. Every fucking... I hate Wikipedia now. Bro, they have to start, like, change... They have to get rid of Wikipedia. This shit... But she's half Italian. No. In defense, because... In defense of... She's half Italian, okay? Okay.
One full song, or drink a cup of blended worms. Answer Justin Bieber.
For no reason at all, Leah insisted on pushing this very sexual question while there are little girls and boys directly behind her in the audience. Justin realized he was trapped because no matter what he tried to say, she was trying to force the answer she wanted out of him, but he stood his ground and chose to not give in to her manipulation. This wasn't the first time Justin stood his ground when a host got sexual with him. While doing a radio show called Mojo in the Morning, the host, Shannon Murphy,
I gotta check David Letterman now. Early life. No, church. See? Okay, we're good. Yeah, you're good. David Letterman's fine.
The conversation in a strange direction.
Has your mom given you the sex talk yet? I mean, like, I really don't want to have that conversation with my mother. Yeah. Like I've kind of had it with my father.
You want to hear? Oh, really? See, my parents never gave me the sex talk.
Okay.
So why don't you give me the sex talk?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I feel uncomfortable right now.
Oh.
Why do you want to know the sex talk from a 15-year-old boy? That's pretty weird.
He very clearly stated that he was uncomfortable.
Yo, W, stand on business, Justin. Stand on business, man.
When the host brought up sex. But the circumstances that built up to this are a bit confusing, because earlier in the conversation, this happened.
Justin, what are you going to be doing after the show tonight?
Bro, this hair is crazy. The 2009 hair, bro. Chat, did you guys ever try to copy this? Be honest.
What are you doing after the show tonight?
I thought I was picking you up.
Now, when I was 15 years old, I probably would have said some dumb stuff like that to an older girl, but apparently Justin couldn't keep his hands to himself.
That little kid is like a walking set of hormones. He is.
Wow, got a little too touchy-feely with you?
He wasn't just like patting my butt, he was grabbing my butt and he kept saying, is it inappropriate? Is this inappropriate?
Oh my God.
Come on, man. I was 15 out doing the same shit. I ain't gonna lie. Everyone's saying, no, fuck no, I never had this hair. Oh, you guys are so fucking alpha male and stoic. You never had the baby bangs. Never. Bro, none of you. I tried it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fucking like I used to brush it to the side. I used to like before school, during this phase, I would like, because I never bought a comb. You know, I have Asian like hair that just stays still no matter what. So just try to do it. And it just never worked though. And I didn't get pussy until I was like 16.
You grab it harder though. Is it inappropriate now? Is it inappropriate now? Hi. Oh my gosh, he's kissing me. Here, come sit here. Come sit by me right here. Dude, Justin Bieber just like comes up and you just started making out with me, you know that?
Is that not appropriate?
Justin was obviously flirting with Shannon in a juvenile way. Then she said live
in a juvenile way?
on air how Justin was touching and kissing her. We can imagine there were definitely some instances where Justin felt like he could probably touch whoever and whatever he wanted, since, well, it was often done to him. But
bro, why does Patrick CC need to be in this creepy, like, pedophile lighting, bro? Can you turn the lights on in your room a little bit? I ain't gonna lie, this mustache is wild too, Patrick. There's definitely more lights in your crib. Why are you doing this? To make it extra pedophile and creepy? I don't like it. I don't like it.
Done to him. But regardless, the 26-year-old shouldn't have brought up the sex conversation on the air. Even men were infatuated with young Bieber. L.A. Reid, music executive who signed Justin to his first major record deal.
Bro, that head is crazy. That head is crazy. Usually black guys don't even look bald because they're black. Like, nobody ever calls Tupac bald. Nobody ever calls Michael Jordan bald. Who's more bald black guys that don't get called bald? Name a bald black guy, Chad. But something, this dude's head just, bro, he got a milk dud head. You just want to smack the shit out of the head. I want to smack it like a stripper. That head is retarded. My dad. Bro, why did you have to say your dad? Steve Harvey? Yeah, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson never gets called bald. Ironic. Okay, chat. Wait, what did I?
Said this kid was beautiful, like a woman can be beautiful, and men rarely are. And he turned it on as soon as he stepped into the room.
What?
Bomboka!
What?
He recalls how Bieber had grown his hair down, almost covering his eyes, and says he could see immediately that Justin's hair would be every bit as important as his songs, his voice, his face.
Bro, this bald dude like Charlamagne and Dave Chappelle was fucking... This dude was nutting over Justin Bieber's swoopy lesbian hair in 2009.
Or his presence. Justin was simply beautiful. He gushes. His superpower was his face. The context of this article makes it seem like L.A. Reid was attracted to the young Bieber.
Yeah, no shit. Like he's got the P. Diddler hands right over there. Look at those sausagey fingers just creeping up on Justin Bieber. This doesn't even look real. Doesn't this look like photoshopped?
But we don't really know that for sure. He was definitely right about his star power, but how he came to that conclusion just seems a little odd. However, the most deplorable assault was by Jenny McCarthy at the...
This nigga just said deplorable like he's a Hillary Clinton supporter.
40th Annual American Music Awards.
But he literally like was physically revolted on stage in front of everybody, and everyone just kept, woo! How did everybody... Did I just miss this? Did I not see any of this shit? Bro, my side of the internet, chat, was this you too? When Justin Bieber was blowing up, everyone was just calling him gay. I remember I was on 9gag and iFunny and Reddit, and every YouTube comment would be like, Eminem would drop a song, and the comments would like, yeah, this is real music, not that faggot Justin Bieber music. Fuck you. Fuck Justin Bieber. Like, now every single thing was just calling, it was just so much. But I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard baby, I thought it was a girl. I did. They were right, bro. Justin Bieber never did gay shit. Everyone called him gay. That was my side of the internet. I remember too, like, yeah, fuck Justin. Poor guy. Like, someone's gonna clip it and send it to him before he comes to the stream. But I was 11 in 2016. Okay, but 2009. How old was I? Yeah, I was 11. Fuck Justin Bieber. He's fucking gay. Fuck you. But he was getting all the pussy, bro. He was walking around with that haircut, and then you'd walk into a bowling alley, and then you would hear like a shriek that would shatter glass. Ah! I can't even do it. Bitches were obsessed with it, bro. He was getting every bitch wet, man. It was not even fair, bro. But then who really took the motion after that? When One Direction popped off, One Direction took a lot of that swag from him.
I feel violated right now.
A shocked Justin Bieber couldn't say anything but the truth.
He said, I feel violated right now, and everyone just keeps clapping. I missed all that. This is making me miss iFunny, though. You remember when, like, on iFunny chat, you remember when iFunny, type one of you remember, where they just, like, call Lil Wayne a nigger? Like, that was the content that I was consuming and what developed my sense of humor when I was, like, between 9 and 13. Was Family Guy, iFunny, like Eminem simps, everyone falling in love with Eminem. This is real music. Mossad got me. Do you remember that? Hold on, I want to look up those memes.
Feel violated right now. By this point,
don't clip that, 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 bro.
This was all too common for him. The craziest part is that Jenny straight up admitted to her crimes.
I took the opportunity in the window, considering I'll never get to do it again, and kind of molested him. It'd be like cougar rape.
Jenny clearly enjoys the predatory behavior, as she described it as molestation and R-word. She thinks it's cute and quirky and even bragged about it on Twitter after. Now, if this all happened while the cameras were on, could you imagine what happened while the cameras were off? Just like many child stars, Justin turned to drugs. Every teenager experiments, but he was trying to cope and escape, which led to behavior that left a permanent stain on his reputation.
Yeah, no shit. This looks like Vitaly's mugshot, I ain't gonna lie. But this shit, like, I can't find the meme right now. Someone link in the chat if you can find it. But like, this was like everything I looked at on my iPod Touch. I would go on Flappy Bird, a little bit of Temple Run, and then like look at these memes right here. Ah, the good old days, bro.
For all the people that hated Justin, he was about to give them a stronger reason. And for all the people with unrealistic expectations, they were about to be crushed. His first controversy began in 2013 when TMZ leaked photos of him holding what appeared to be a blunt. Although Justin faced no charges for the incident, this was our first clue that Bieber was beginning to shed his wholesome image. Things took a turn for the worse later that same year. While on the European leg of his Believe tour, Justin stopped in England just in time for his 19th birthday. Later that day, Bieber tweeted, "Big night ahead," anticipating his birthday celebration. He and his entourage had planned a $8,000 birthday bash, booking tables at the Cirque des Soirs club.
Broke ass nigga, bro. He was doing all that and getting groped on stage, and they only gave him an $8,000 dinner?
In Soho. Unfortunately, the celebration didn't meet expectations after members of Justin's entourage were denied entry into the club because a few of the members of Bieber's party were under the suitable age of 18. Justin tweeted, "Worst birthday," complimented with a message to his Instagram account, voicing his side of the story. I love how the club wanted to give the press another reason why we didn't stay at their weak-ass club, so they wouldn't look bad for me walking in and right back out. People thought Justin felt entitled to come into another country and break the rules because he is a star.
Isn't it crazy that what didn't make the headlines was Justin Bieber getting groped on an award show? Like, Justin Bieber getting groped and assaulted at the Grammys, no headline. Justin Bieber smoking a joint.
From there, he allegedly showed up 2 hours late for his debut show at the O2 Arena after throwing a massive tantrum. Several backstage sources claim Bieber was in a bad mood after waking up late because of a night out and proceeded to lock himself in his dressing room to play computer games. The crowd reportedly began booing at about 9:30 p.m., almost an hour before Justin ultimately hit the stage. If the week couldn't get any worse, Justin lashed out at a photographer outside his London hotel after the man called him a f***ing little moron.
What'd you say?
Yo,
What'd you say?
yeah, get that nigga, man. Get that nigga. It's okay, he smashed Prime Selena Gomez. I forgot about that, bro. Wait, what other bodies did he... I'm being weird right now, bro, but like, what is it? Selena Gomez in her prime was like, yeah, bro, everyone was sipping over her back in Wizards of Waverly Place. What does she look like today, bro? Fucking hell, bro. She looks like every cleaning lady. Don't clip that and make me look bad, chat, but like, bro. Man, that's brutal, bro. That's brutal.
Come back, you prick, back. Right? That's all, little. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I just love the irony of this situation.
Light up
the
your
photographer tries to get a rise out of Justin, then Justin responds with threats, then the photographer gets really mad at Justin for getting mad at him, and the guy also taking a video of the situation gets upset when someone starts filming him. It's ridiculous. He responded on Twitter by saying he had a rough morning and that he let his emotions get the best of him, but this incident started his lifelong beef with the paparazzi. In June of 2013, Justin and his entourage were involved in an altercation with a photographer outside the Hit Factory studio in Miami. The entire exchange was caught on tape. Later that same day, Justin was skateboarding
Justin, actually, it's called an SD card. A SIM card is what you put in a cellular phone.
outside the Hit Factory when another photographer began snapping photos of him. Bieber's bodyguards allegedly rushed the photographer, and one started choking him. The photographer claimed that he grabbed his camera and removed the memory cards. It seemed like every few months there was another controversy, just slowly chipping away at his reputation. Like when he peed in a cleaning bucket while partying.
Like, I remember this being a huge deal. Everyone's done this, huh? Maybe not a mop bucket, but, you know, in an alleyway. I literally did this when I lived in New York. I probably did this once a day. Pee in a... Bro, this is disgusting. But New Yorkers, you know what I'm talking about. Like, when it's an empty train station, there's nobody there, but, like, side some crackheads. I'm peeing in the tracks. I'm going off to the side, like, underneath the little overpass thing. I'm peeing in the tracks. There'd be nobody there. Sometimes there'd be, like, other people in there. I'd pee in the tracks. No cap. Leaving the club or something, like leaving a bar. You pee like, you know, between an alleyway or by a gate. Peed in the street everywhere. Everywhere. And then afterwards, like, you kind of, like, the people walking on the sidewalk stepping over your piss while you're peeing. I'm a New Yorker and I never did that, bro. You weren't really like that, bro. You weren't really like that, bro. Like, we was really outside, nigga. We was really... Okay, now you guys are calling me a Pajit. You guys are calling me an Indian. If you... New York is next to Mumbai. I didn't poop in the streets. Wallahi, I'm trying to think if I did. I never pooped in the streets. And I can't do it anymore because, like, I might get on a Snapchat. If I do it now, this might be me. But it would be a viral tweet for SNEAKO updates. So maybe I should do it and get Needles to film it and frame it. Pajitko, bro. Everyone in New York, stop acting like this is not the most common thing. Type 1 if you're from New York, you pee in the street, bro. Stop. You're disgusting. Is everyone really surprised about this? I had to take a shit beside a dumpster once. You're weird. You're literally PQ, bro. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Okay, good. We got some New Yorkers in here. Damn, bro. Okay, yeah. Stop calling me a poopy Hindu, bro. Someone shitted on a mop bucket. I've never shit in public. Have I ever shit in public? No. No, I have not shit in public. I haven't. I wasn't born in Connecticut, bro. I was born in Manhattan. Wallahi, I was born in Manhattan. Why do I need to lie about? Yeah, why am I arguing with you?
Justin and his friends left a nightclub through the restaurant's back entrance before stopping to relieve himself in the kitchen. More specifically, in the bucket that is filled with...
Why does Patrick talk like that? He stopped to relieve himself in the kitchen.
...water to clean the floors. This is just another inconsiderate drunk teenager doing what a million others have done before, but Justin should know better. Then, while passing through China during the Asia leg of his Believe tour, a picture was posted of him being carried up the stairs, which caused people on the internet to label him as a diva. His controversies were definitely minor in the beginning. He was being heavily criticized.
Bro, yeah, like him smoking a joint was a giant controversy is crazy.
Attacked in blogs and by TMZ for the situations that were pretty small, but the controversies just never stopped. The coverage got more detailed, and the reactions just got worse, including the time he caused an entire revolution in Colombia. In November 2013, Justin was undergoing the Latin American section of his Believe tour. While in Bogota, Colombia, Justin snuck out of his hotel to do graffiti in an area where graffiti is banned. He painted a marijuana leaf and the Canadian flag while the police provided him with security. We aren't sure
why. Imagine being Canadian, and this is everybody, this is you guys right now, like me being honest about peeing in public, like you guys don't do it.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Brother, I really want to get it for the Ramadan stream.
Why the police decided to protect him, and the locals were outraged because 2 years prior, a police officer shot and killed an unarmed 16-year-old kid while he was spraying graffiti in an area similar to the one where Justin did his. Rebellion against law enforcement broke out because if Justin Bieber can spray graffiti, so can they. And if the police protected Justin, they should defend graffiti artists instead of harassing and incarcerating them. 300 artists came together and occupied the area where Justin sprayed his graffiti, and over 24 hours painted more than 700 pieces of graffiti. Justin Bieber was the cause for all of this to happen. The poor dude had no idea what he sparked, said one of the young graffiti artists. The rebellious graffiti trend spread like wildfire to other major cities across Colombia, with hundreds of other artists joining the movement. He also had a spitting problem, with multiple reports over the years of him spitting on people during violent outbursts, including his own fans, who were visiting him outside of
Ew! What's that? What's that, brother? That's a loogie out there. This is a great photo. He got, bro, this should look like nut.
his hotel in Toronto where he spat down on them, breaking out into laughter with his buddies. Then he took a photo of his view, which was posted on Instagram sporting a caption about how he has the best fans in the world.
I ain't gonna lie, those girls were like so obsessed with them, they probably fucking opened their mouth like birds.
2014, he spat
like feeding birds in a nest.
His neighbor's face after a heated argument, which started by Justin driving his Ferrari at over 100 miles per hour down the road. When his neighbor confronted him at the front doorstep, Justin told him to get the F out of here before spitting in Jeff's face and saying, "I'm gonna effing kill you." A year later, he had another altercation with the same neighbor, which resulted in Justin throwing 24 eggs at his neighbor's house.
Hey, fuck you, asshole! I got another one for you, actually. Yeah, come right over here, you motherfucker. Call the cops.
Months later, Justin pleaded no contest to 1 count of misdemeanor vandalism for the incident. In exchange for the plea, he was ordered to pay $80,000 in restitution and to stay away from his former neighbor and the neighbor's family for 2 years. By this point, Justin kind of proved he was a privileged boy with an attitude problem, but this last controversy would send him spiraling down. In June of 2014, a video emerged of the 15-year-old Justin telling racist jokes about black people.
Let's go! Woo! Love speech certified.
Using the N-word multiple times.
Let's fucking go!
As the video went viral, Justin issued an apology, stating, "I thought it was okay to repeat hurtful words and jokes, but I didn't realize at the time that it wasn't funny and that, in fact, my actions were continuing the ignorance." Some people gave him the benefit of the doubt, that he was young and dumb, but then a second video showing a 15-year-old Justin circulated. Similar to the first, he sang his own song, "One Less Lonely Girl," replacing
One Less Lonely what, chat?
the lyrics with "One Less Lonely" and using the hard R, stating that if he...
That's funnier than spitting inside your girl's fans' mouths.
were to kill one, he would be part of the KKK. He apologized again a day later and was released, stating, "Facing my mistakes from years ago has been one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with, but I feel I need to take responsibility for those mistakes and not let them linger. At the end of the day, I just need to step up and own what I did. Once again, I'm sorry for all of those I've let down and offended." I don't think I really need to explain why people were absolutely outraged with...
Bro, Seth Rogen is the, like, I used to think he was cool. Chat, did anyone think, like, Seth Rogen, weed, Have you seen all those articles of him coming out saying that he doesn't want to have kids so that he could watch Netflix and get high in his room like a 13-year-old? Seth Rogen used to be cool. Now he's just a 50-year-old dude who gets high and is naked in his crib and is, like, just old and fat and... Bro, look at him. He aged terribly. Look at him. I'm not donating to this. What is this? Look at him. Ugh. Another. Boo.
with this.
I'm hating.
For a
I
lot
don't
of
give a
people,
fuck.
once they saw these videos...
And also, W10K. Let's fucking go. 10K Dolo Rumble. Someone get the screenshot. Love speech. Love speech. Screenshot that right now. Put in love speech so I could be like, hey, Chris, hey, maybe put me in the right side of Power Slap next time. Maybe put me on hey, Chris, maybe can you put me with all the other influencers during Powers? I'm joking. We love Rumble. We love Chris. Come on.
Their mind was made up about Justin Bieber, and they're never going to change their mind. And I can't blame them for that. Justin dragged his reputation to an all-time low. He was stamped as just another child star gone mad. After a drunk driving incident in Miami, he was never the same. Justin was seen at SET nightclub in Miami Beach, Florida. He left the venue driving a yellow Lamborghini before police spotted him in a residential neighborhood. Bieber's entourage allegedly blocked the street so he could drag race singer Khalil, who was driving a red Ferrari. Authorities initially conducted a traffic stop for drag racing, but arrested Justin once they realized he was intoxicated. He was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence, driving with an over 6-month expired license, and resisting arrest without violence. His
W? Bro, he seems like a pretty fun person to hang out with back then, I ain't gonna lie. And also, before the Haram police gets on my dick, because where I seen like chat's got less retarded for a second. Driving drunk is not that bad. Like crazy take. Driving drunk is not the worst thing in the world. Don't clip that and make me look bad. Don't clip that and make it like obviously you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it. But like we're being honest right now, okay? It's late night on Rumble. Let's be honest. If you can't drive drunk, like you're just a bad driver in general. I'm done. I'm clipped. Fuck, bro. I was doing so well. Haramco, bro. I drive better when I'm drunk, bro. I don't even. Okay, you know what? Let me just leave the topic alone.
His mugshot depicting him smiling was concerning to fans. Police claim Bieber told authorities he consumed alcohol.
I'm joking right now. I'm being satirical. I'm not cooking. I'm just joking.
Smoked marijuana, and took prescription drugs. He and Khalil were locked up in a jail cell for 10 hours. Justin was later released from these charges on a $2,500 bond. A toxicology report revealed that Bieber had THC and Xanax in his system at the time of his arrest.
Based?
Following Bieber's arrest on the DUI charge, more than 270,000 people petitioned the White
Oh my God, everyone's saying I'm bad influencing the youth. I'm joking. Kids and parents watching, I'm joking. It's not true. Do not drive drunk. Hey, yeah, I know, drunk driver killed something. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck, bro. Don't do it. I swear you always bury yourself. I'm just fucking joking, man. I got a DWI, take the Uber. Yes, obviously take the Uber. You don't want to get a DWI. But my point is, if you can't drive drunk, you're probably just a bad driver. Fuck. Listen, guys, these influencers, and they're talking about how you should drive drunk. I'm joking. It was a joke. Fuck. God damn it, bro. God damn it.
White House, seeking to have him deported.
Thanks, SNEAKO. I'm going to drive drunk now. Don't drive. Oh my God. I can't just like chat shit. I'm trying to talk to you guys. Drama alert tweeted, fear bug. Oh my fucking God.
From the United States. Although the number of signatures received was sufficient to require a response under published White House guidelines, the Obama administration didn't take the petition seriously. But it turns out behind the scenes, Justin had a much worse drug problem than people realized.
There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly.
Damn, bro. Chat, who does this remind you of? Also, remember, guys, let's play Comedy Night in a bit, okay? Get Comedy Night. I want to see people actually get in there. We're going to give money to the winner. Okay, people are texting me. My phone's fucking going off right now. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, bro. People are mad at me. Okay. Can you guys say sorry to my mom? Chat, can you all say sorry to my mom? I was just joking. Okay? Just a fucking joke. Holy shit. We're just joking, okay? What the hell? Oh, leaked? Fuck. Mom, I'm sorry. Say sorry, Mom, chat. Say sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mama. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But TTS is on, by the way. Okay? Fuck. I can make one little fucking joke and everyone's mad at me, bro.
You know, shrooms, everything. And
I was just grifting because he's taking shrooms. I was just grifting to try to get Justin Bieber on my stream so that we could talk about the elites, okay? That was the whole point.
It was just an escape for me. I was young.
Justin's drug abuse got so bad, he was even caught in the most dangerous areas of Los Angeles buying drugs.
Hood, homie. MS gang. Nice seeing you, bro. Have a good one. I just saw Bieber. I just seen Bieber.
L plug. See, chat, me personally, I've never done drugs, but if you're gonna sell drugs, don't be like this guy and film your customers.
Leave it to Bieber. That's crazy.
His addiction got so bad, he was willing to put his own life at risk. Justin says his substance use was normal in the beginning, but gradually became a problem to escape from the pressure of being this pop star. And although many people look at that as suffering from success, the level of expectation he needs to meet is unattainable. Surely a lot of his controversies were deplorable, but the ones that were minor were treated just as bad. That likely led to him giving up on his health, his body, and lashing out since they were going to criticize him anyways. He couldn't go out on a bad note though. So he made one last push after teaming up with Skrillex to produce a number of different sounds. Where Are You Now? Then What Do You Mean? Which was his first #1 hit single. Sorry, which kind of doubled as his apology to the world for his behavior. Love Yourself. And plenty of other radio hits to help him release his most successful album of all time, Purpose. It's hard for his opposition to feel bad for him when in the end, all of his antics will just help him sell more records. No matter what he does, it will be seen as the wrong step. It's quite literally is the child star curse, because nothing you do will ever compare to how you were introduced to the world as a perfect, innocent child. And with that, he finally stepped out of the spotlight, and when he returned, you could see how bad things really got. First of all, his music got worse. Yummy was terrible. But more important...
What? What a hater, bro. Girl, you like, yeah, yummy, 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 yummy. Bro, he did go on a crazy run. Where Are You Now? Purpose, actually, that was song. He did put out some heat. He did put out some heat. Wait a second, let me play that.
All alone and my joys turn them open. Tell me, where are you now?
Okay, I was joking. Yummy's trash. I was just trolling, but this song hits.
Where are you now?
Ready?
Where are you now?
When I need you.
Couldn't find you anywhere. When you broke down, I didn't leave you.
Chat, how's my Bieber Griff going? Is it good?
I was by your side. So
come on.
Where are you now?
Ready? Ready? Come on, man! Yeah! No, unironically, wallahi, this song hits, bro. Come on, come on, come on, stop. What? What? Wait, Halalko said, look at the subliminal messaging in here. Wait, what's the subliminal messaging in this? Where are you now when I need you? Oh, come on, playing 0.25 speed. Is this some like Jay-Z, slow it down? He's gonna be saying worship Moloch. Okay, what's so crazy about the graffiti chat? What? McDonald's. Ryan Garcia POV. Whoa, what is so crazy about devil horns? Oh, what, the first time a fucking Hollywood mainstream artist put devil horns in a, like... Oh! Bro, Haram Police, you guys have been ruining everything. Okay, oh, actually, look at that. The red shoes. What else? Mushroom on his head. Grip it. Alright, whatever. whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Fuck. Bro, the Haram Police are on their shit. I didn't even like do that as a layup so that you could say that. I was like genuinely like listening to that song.
In the press runs that led up to this, you can see Justin physically suffering. His anxiety was so bad to the point where he was constantly fidgeting, slumping over, not looking at people.
What that does to a person's brain at such a young age.
They kind of look alike, I ain't gonna lie. They kind of look like the Spider-Man meme pointing at each other.
Or any age, when you're surrounded by that kind of noise and excitement for so long. I mean, did you realize that was, I mean, looking back on it, what it was doing to you?
Perhaps the most profound moment was during his Zane Lowe interview when he asked Justin about Billie Eilish, since Billie in 2020 was the 18-year-old pop star who was thrown into the industry very
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, she's not 2024, she be throwing that shit back. Billie Eilish is the new Ice Spice. Man, is she married yet, or I don't know. All right.
Similar to Bieber, Justin felt like he wanted to protect her.
Yeah, so, yeah. I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to...
So do I.
To lose it. I don't want
Facts,
her to,
me too.
You know, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. So, yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
Same shit, Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish, you ever need me, I'm just a call away. Okay, you know, you just hit me up on the DMs. I just want to protect you from the evil industry. So you can come over, I'll protect you, make sure you're good. Want to make sure you're good. You're good on this side, Billie Eilish. Just call me if you need anything. You are?
Billie enduring what Justin had to endure brought him to tears, and recalling those dark moments in his life made fans realize that this was not fake. This young man was likely abused by this industry. Justin's antics have slowed down considerably. He is 29, has a child and a wife he's fully focused on. Does he still have an
Did he get married? I mean, did he get divorced, or are they still together?
entitled pop star attitude at times? Absolutely. Does he still have beef with the paparazzi? You bet. Some of you will never see Bieber as anything but a privileged boy who didn't have to put in much hard work to see the heights of the music industry. But even the benefits of his success, being universally loved, being praised, and constantly receiving validation, are also bad.
You're weird, bro. Someone in the chat just said, damn. Why would you type that? Damn, he got booty diddled. Like, can you have a little bit of empathy for 5 seconds, bro? Og flex. Damn, he got...
Variety magazine dubbed him a once-in-a-generation superstar who charted a swift and stunning rise from precocious YouTube talent to global phenomenon. How the heck do you live up to that? Bieber
How the heck do you do that?
was being cheered and rewarded for a smile and a hair flip. The world put him on this unsustainable pedestal, which ultimately caused him to break. All I know for sure is, no money or fame is worth whatever the heck he had to endure to
What the heck did he have to do?
I'm Patrick CCU in my W video. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna see perfect transition. I had this video loaded up, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna watch it, but this is perfect. Perfect. Wait. Where is it?